Okay, the next topic we were going to talk about was printing labels. So the way to print labels is you go to the labels menu, and these are called award labels. So after you click award labels, you could, if you want to, select all, or you could just click the events up through a certain point on your own. So what we want is we want a standard award label. We want it sorted by event number. These are going to be 3 by 10 laser awards. The first time you do this, it's worth double checking that individual places are 1 through 6 and relay places are 1 through 3. Also, at the beginning of a meet, you need to make sure the relay athlete's names say 4. There are 2 events at the end of the meet, 65 and 66, where we actually print 5. And so a lot of times if you don't reset that from your previous meet, it'll still say 5, and then you'll end up with extra labels when you print your relay labels. Okay, in this case we could do a select all, and then we could hit create labels. What we usually like to do is figure out, in this case, perhaps we've only checked our results through event 24. And typically we don't start printing these out until we get through the freestyle, certainly through the relay. So let's see, we're going through 24. So 24 is on page 7 of our labels that we printed out. However, there are other events on this that we haven't checked yet. So what we'll do is we'll actually, instead of printing this page, we'll actually print pages 1 through 6. So this is a case where you definitely don't want to hit the top button. You want to hit the bottom button here to print. And then you select that you want pages 1-6. Then you would go ahead and print that. Now what happened if we did this and now we've gotten up to where we've checked event 30? So now if I fast forward a little bit, or let's say we're at the end of the first half and we've gotten through event 36. So 36 is now on page 9. So the first time I printed labels, I need to write down that I printed up through 6. Because now when I come in, it's going to give us a printout that has all of 1 through 6, but then additionally we have 7, 8, and 9. Since we checked through 36 and there are other events after this, then we're going to want to print pages 7 and 8. So again, we'll do this, and we'll type in 7-8, and that will only print those pages. So we're going to do this all the way through to the end of the meet. And what's different about the end of the meet is going to be when we're finally, done with all our events, we want to go down and we want to uncheck 65 and 66, create the labels again, and this time we want to print, so we did 1 through 6 and then we did 7 and 8. So now we want to print pages 9 through 15. So again, we'll select the printer button, we'll go to the page and do 9-15, and we'll print those. And then what we do is come back at the very end to do these 2 relay buttons. So deselect, and we'll do the graduated relays, 65 and 66. We'll go ahead and do 5 athlete relay names, because those events have 5 athletes in them, and create labels. Now the magical thing about this is the labels for events 65 and 66 have 15 labels for the boys and 15 for the girls, so they all fit perfectly on one sheet of label paper. So we will print that last thing, and that's all the labels we need for the meet.